Hey,
Yes.
J.J. Abrams, Superman. I want to get off this.
Okay, let's get off it.
I don't
Yes,
know about
so
this.
Oh
Tanishi,
no,
Tanishi,
Tanahashi.
Ta-
Ta-Nehisi Coates, one of the most important intellectual minds of the 21st century.
J.J. Abrams are supposedly working on a new Superman movie. Um, but again, I don't. I mean, I take this news with a grain of salt because A, how many projects have they announced that have never gotten made? And B, this feels like it's riding off the coattails of him saying he's going to do Constantine. So
Well, suppose he moved Bad Robot to Warner because I
yeah,
think he wants to play in that sandbox. And JJ, say what you want about JJ Abrams, he's a movie machine, right? And he'll have a lot of stuff
that's
going on.
that's what Man of Steel was missing was lens flares. So yeah, I get it.
Well, no,
Well,
man. I mean, like to be fair, man. What JJ say what you want about JJ Abrams? I do feel like his characters have more heart and understanding. Like if you read the Flyby movie that he wrote 20 years ago, I didn't love it, but the problems with it weren't the problems with the Man of Steel,
yeah,
right?
but look what he did with the Star Trek. I mean, everybody hates his Star Trek.
Eh,
The
peop-
movies made money, but all the real
okay, the
Trekkies,
Trek, yeah, the Trek, but the movie. Okay, look at this. The movie wasn't made for Trekkies. The movie was made to attract people who didn't like
for
Star
Fast
Trek.
and Furious people.
Yeah, that's what they
Basically.
were trying to do. And it's just not Star Trek, but I don't think they're bad. And I get you not liking it, but there's a lot of people that do like those movies because they were reaching a different audience. And I think the mistake of the Star Wars movies was taking him out of the third one because that's what created all the messed up narrative stuff. They should have just said JJ do all three because then like if you like it or if you don't like it, at least would have been consistent. The biggest problem with those three movies is there's zero consistency.
Yeah, well, it's not just zero consistency amongst each other and zero consistency within each other.
That's what I'm saying
The
because they're made
finding
by
Spock thing and like
that's the thing is like they both had different ideas for what those movies should be, and it never should have been done that way. It should have just been if they jumped on with J.J. Abrams, they should have just stuck with J.J. Abrams the whole way through because at least we'd have gotten one consistent story. In this, instead, we got them doing competing films, where the
Right.
characters have completely different journeys that don't really mesh up together at all. So I mean, like what worked with the first three with George Lucas's guiding hand didn't work with these, right? If JJ guides all three of them, then at least again you could hate the movies, and I get that, that's perfectly fine. But they would have been consistent instead
Right.
of what we got, which was completely inconsistent. And that's the biggest problem. Whether you love them or hate them, you cannot deny that none of those three movies do not coalesce. They do not fit together.
well, they were just they were all spectacle. It's all those things. There was no intellectualism, no cohesive plot, no continuity. They were
That's the
all
problem.
spectacle.
But
That was it.
but that's the problem though, is you had two different directors who wanted to do two different things.
Right.
And you can't coalesce those together. Like those don't fit. Like at least with the original Star Wars movies, Lucas was saying this is what it's going to be.
Lucas didn't do the original Star Trek movies.
Star Wars, I said.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, you're comparing Star Wars to Star Trek.
I'm talking Star Wars.
Sorry. I'm sorry. There's a hard like wall between those two in my brain. It's
No,
like,
fair enough. I meant the Star Wars movies. The Star Trek movies, yeah, it's a nightmare. Like, as much as I like the first one, the second one had its moments. Trying to make Khan a mystery character really didn't
It
work.
was horrible. Yeah.
well,
It didn't
like
work.
yeah, and the
I kinda
third
like the
one.
third
The
He
third
didn't have
one.
anything to do with the third one. He didn't write that. He didn't make
So-
I'm still blaming it on him. It's like-
All right.
like
So
yeah. Oh, so him doing Superman. Ta-Nehisi, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ta-Nehisi Coates. He wrote the Black Panther revival in 2016 that got a ton of press. He's currently writing Captain America. He's one of the most important voices on race in this century. The man is a brilliant writer.
He's
And
an author and journalist for the
Yeah.
Atlantic.
No, he's a
A
genius.
national
Like,
correspondent.
I'm not over exaggerating this. He's literally one of the most important voices of the 21st century, especially when it comes to relations on race. So there's speculation is they could be doing the Black Superman movie, which if DC's all about embracing this multiverse, why not?
right. I mean, they've done it in the comics already.
Yeah.
So it's there's already I don't know what Earth it's supposed to be, but there's already a
Don't even
version.
keep track of that stuff. That's impossible.
that's
That's
it.
impossible.
Just consider every movie
So-
a little island unto itself.
Which is fine because that's DC, and that's when DC's at its best.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. I mean, and it's like it's so funny because like the people are getting so weird about this online, and I'm like, why?
I know there's so
Um,
many more important things, and I love Superman. You guys know that, but there's so many more important things to
but
be upset
it's
about.
also like
WandaVision.
it's like we all know DC's doing this whole standalone movie things, so it's not like we're it's not like this is replacing Henry Cavill and then we're going to have Ben Affleck and him and this new Superman together in a movie. That's not going to happen.
Right.
Like, this is a whole different take,
Yeah.
whatever. My issue, in all honesty, I'm just tired. Like, how many times are we going to redo Batman and Superman? What about
Exactly.
the other characters? That's
Yeah.
my thing.
They announced also that we're getting a Blue Beetle movie.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh yes, I heard it on Kevin Smith's show. So, and I literally forgot. John, can you Google that real quick?
Yep, sir. Right.
I don't want to type because my computer will shake if I type. I forget who's making it, but they're going forward with Jamie Reyes or Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. So
Okay.
great. And I think I heard they're doing something with Static too. Great.
Yeah.
This is what we need. Like I said, I'm all for experimentation and less of what we're getting currently.
Angel Manuel Soto to direct Blue Beetle Latino superhero.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Great.
And
That's a great and best version of that character. Like, I don't know if you've ever had a chance to read the Jaime Reyes. It's like Latino Spider-Man with like a biomechanical suit. He's awesome.
Right.
Yep. And to your comment about the DC being the best when it's individual stories. Bruce Timm in 20 years of animation would beg to differ.
But that's his stories, though.
I know, but the thing is that it was one continuity with all these characters,
but he had
over like 7 different animated.
And I don't
shows.
disagree with you on that. But it was actually like 10 years, 15 years. But it was like he was in control of all of that. And like, I don't, that's like what Feige has. What Bruce Timm had over the cartoons is what Feige has over the movies. DC's not doing that right now unless J.J. Abrams literally becomes that guy.
I don't know if Abrams, I don't know.
He's the only guy that could, to be honest with you. They need that. They don't have that.
It
was going to be Jeff Johns. Well, it was going to be Jeff Johns, and that didn't happen. It didn't work out.
No, it did not.
So I'm okay. I mean, like I said, I know you don't love him for the Star Wars or the Star Trek stuff, but
because Jeff Johns wanted to do everything in the one Green Lantern movie at once. At
one time. We're gonna do 4 sequels. How about you just make the first one good, bud? Let's just focus on that. Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So these 2 stories, right? Supergirl and Flash, and J.J. Abrams rebooting Superman. And I forgot to include this in the email, guys. Has led to, I don't know if they're rumors, I don't know if this is solid or not, that Henry Cavill is definitely out as Superman. And that has also spawned, apparently, Henry Cavill is in talks with Marvel now to possibly play Captain Britain.
Jesus criminy. Well, at least they'll be able to use him properly, because when you use Henry Cavill, you should use the best parts of him.
You know what you should do? You should. Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Do you want to use the best parts of Henry Cavill, John? Is that what you're thinking?
Hold on. Okay. I earlier in this episode pontificated that Emma Caulfield might be Arcana Jones, a character from the Squadron Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to get DC, do you know who you have Henry Cavill play?
Hyperion.
Hyperion.
Oh, he would do great on that.
That's what you do, is you do a Squadron Supreme with people who were in DC movies.
Oh, God.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm just,
No,
I'm just cracking wise.
Utterly brilliant.
Do you bring in Affleck, or do you...
Well, pick one. There's a million. What do you want to play?
or do you use the other one?
Oh, Pattinson or Christian Bale.
Bale, that's it. Bale.
Well, he's already the God Butcher.
Oh, that's right.
But he likes money. Like, I think that would be a great way to do it. Let's just do our own version of the Justice League. Which, who knows? If Emma Caulfield really is the obscure ass Arcana Jones, anything is on the table at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. You can also leave us a comment and give us your thoughts. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button because a new podcast goes up every week and you don't want to miss it. And if you want to see the full episode, of course, the link is in the description below. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.